What aura do you want to feel in your home when you walk into it? When people come visiting in your home, what do you want them to feel just by walking into your space? Every day, or every time, every moment, what is your aura like? As parents, there's a way we desire that our home should be like. For some of us, we want our homes to be a place of rest, a place of comfort. We want our home to be warm and welcoming, joyful, bubbly, vibrant. It depends on what it is that you want your home to be. As a parent and having a spouse or having children, it is necessary that even while we want our home to be bubbly, vibrant and all, we want to put into consideration what feels like home to our children, what feels like home for our spouse. And then we also try to incorporate those things into that environment also. Our children would love to feel loved, a space where they could freely express and just be themselves. I mean, we all just want a space where we could be. No one judging us, no one pulling us down, tearing us down, no one measuring us on a set of KPIs. We're just simply being. It would be lovely that everyone has that kind of space for themselves. And even our children will love that kind of space for themselves, and not a place where they will come into and then they are being judged. So we want to ask ourselves, how do I want my home to feel for me? How would I love my home to be? What makes your home home? What makes a home home for you? Ask, how would I want my children to feel? You want to highlight, if you have more than one, you want to highlight them and say, okay, what makes this child thrive, or what does this child really seek or long for? That tells you the kind of home that child is seeking. When you identify it for every individual that dwells in the same space as you, now you want to ask, how do I make this place home for me and for the other inhabitants of this place? When you are able to identify it, you want to find out, is there something currently in this environment that wouldn't live up to that expectation or desire for every one of us in this space? What can I do to change it? If the children are older, or if it is your spouse, you might want to do this with them. But then now it's more about you and the changes that you can make for you and for everyone that dwells in your space. So what can I change in this environment that shouldn't be here? What can I change to make it a more suitable place and more welcoming place for as many people that inhabit in this same space? Then you want to move to your behavior. What behaviors am I currently displaying that is not making this environment or this space good enough for me and for the inhabitants of this dwelling place? What new behaviors do I need? These things that I've highlighted, are they things that I'm capable of? Or are they things that I need to go learn to do? So am I inviting somebody else into this space to teach us all on these new things that I think we need to do? Or do I need to sit down and have a meeting with everybody so that we put everything together and we learn our new mantras or our new values for how to run a home? So we've looked at the environment and the things that need to be changed in the environment. And environment actually speaks to not just your physical environment, it also speaks to your psychological environment, to your spiritual environment, your emotional environment. You want to find out, what things do I need to change? Now we've spoken about behavior, and then we've spoken about capabilities. And now let's move to your identity. How do your children view you? Your spouse, how do they view you currently? That you know is not befitting for that environment or that space or that home that you desire. So how do you want to change it? How are you currently viewed that you know you need to change? What do you need to change it to? And by the time you take action on every single thing that you have written down, your home begins to change. So you can make your home the kind of home that you so desire. You can become that parent that you so desire to become. That your children want you to be to them. You can be all that and more. I hope you found this video very useful. If you did, kindly give this video a big fat thumbs up for me and subscribe if you've not done so already. I'm going to be seeing you all in the next one. Bye-bye.